They've caused quite a few records actually. They've now won 19 games at home, which actually equals Tommy Lawton's famous side from 1956-57. That's a remarkable record. Only conceded 13 goals in the league at Latimer Park, which is fabulous, really.
Well, that's it, and you still get fans moaning. That's probably Kettering, but listen, they've had a great season. As you said, you're bringing up stats there that are true. They keep achieving it week in, week out. They keep doing the right things, and yes, they're a good side. Yes, they're an experienced side, and yes, they've probably got the biggest budget in the league. But it's at the same time,
second biggest budget. I don't think it's the biggest.
Oh, second biggest. Second biggest. Okay, that's fine. I can't go with that. But still, you've got to the players have still got to perform. The managers have still got to be professional. They've still got to set them out, set the game plans out, win games of football. And this season, they've done it better than anybody else. They've been the better team throughout the whole season. There's not been many downs. There's been loads of ups. A lot of the away fans have had great days, and the home fans have thoroughly enjoyed it as well. And I think overall it's been a fantastic season, and I'm pleased for everybody at this football club. You've worked extremely hard. All of you guys, doing this voluntary, and the board, the players have stuck to it as well. I think generally from a club perspective, it's been a fantastic season. And,
you mentioned earlier on there about the fans. When Kettering go away, they take a tremendous amount of people. A lot of these teams in this division are going to miss that income, aren't they?
Well, they are. I've heard people have moaned about they contributed towards the CVA keeping Kettering in existence, but at the end of the day, they've done that to try and keep Kettering alive, and the Kettering have stayed alive. They bring good fans, as you say. They turn over lots of money in terms of their home crowds, and it's good revenue for these clubs, and it's all worked out very well. But I think the clubs this season will miss Kettering from an.
I'm sure they will. It'll be a tough season for Kettering. I'm sure that the plans are being made already for next season. I know there's been board meetings already from inside there, so I'm sure that they're fully well aware of what's going to happen. And of course, are Kettering sure to be in the Southern Premier? We had the discussion before the game.
They've always been on the borderline between north, south, and you've seen them move from south to north, and I think a lot depends on who actually gets promoted and who gets relegated. So
because Brackley could swing things, couldn't they? And Corby also could swing.
Yeah, of course, because things will change, and until probably when the AGM is sometime in June, then that decision won't be finalised. But from a team point of view, I mean, the players are certainly ready for the Southern Premier League or the Northern Premier League. The quality of players that you've got, the quality of the experience that you've got. Look at the team today. A lot of them players have played Northern Conference, the Conference, Southern Premier, so they're all equipped to go and perform and play in that level of football. I'm sure that Tom and Scott will make a few introductions to the team as well, bring in some new players and build on what they've got. But I think once again they've still got a fantastic platform to build on for next season, and I wish them all the very best.
Well, I think you're right there. You're just looking at the screen behind us. The dancing girls are off, so we're going to hand you back now to our commentary team, who will be giving you descriptions of what's going on with the trophy being presented. Gary Graham there. I think that's Gary Graham. I'm sure it's Gary Graham.
That will be Gary Graham, because Gary Graham gets everywhere in this football club. That will be Gary Graham.
That is Gary Graham. He's there, and so the photographers, the girls are there, the mascots there. So I'm going to hand you back now to Ed and to Matt, who will describe the next few moments of this celebration of Kettering Town's championship season.
We're currently stood in the dugouts.
It's actually a lot warmer down here.
Yeah, we're finding out what it's like to be Scott and Tom at the moment. I'll let you.
Who's got more hair?
Scott. But yeah, we are just awaiting the players to come out for the trophy presentation. They may do a lap of honour, so we'll try and get interviews as and when we can. But we're here to be the voices of this fantastic occasion for Kettering.
That's it. We've obviously got a lot of Kettering fans to our right in the old stand now compared to the new one.
The Kettering Town players are already singing Champions in the tunnels, and that's got to the crowd out here as well. And Dean Thomas has joined us, as I'm sure you know this technical area well, Dean.
Yes, it's Sahara Desert. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, we are ready to bring out the players then.
Trophy being presented today.
We're going to bring out the trophy first.
To our chairman.
In fact, Richie's going to get a trophy.
Let's welcome our chairman and our secretary on the pitch. Well done, Richie. Well done, Neil.
Here comes Richie and Neil Griffin, the chairman and the secretary, and also Jamie McAlinden and the rest of the team.
Yep. So we can see that's a nice thing, isn't it, Richie Yoon to be receiving a
the champagne's already gone off from Jamie McAlinden.
It's going to be a long night.
And now Doobie joins in with the champagne. It's helpful that the champagne has actually worked rather than on Monday, the bank holiday Monday, when we got back to Latimer Park for the festivities, and it didn't really spray. It just sort of went everywhere, and as a few of the Kettering fans are making their way onto the pitch to join in the festivities, and then there are boos as well.
And so we've got a few more Kettering fans. They just
Guys, if you stay off the pitch, the players will be doing a lap of honour around the pitch.
Oh, it'd be nice to stay off the pitch. Gary Graham, not really.
Come on, guys, let's get on the pitch and celebrate with the players. Come on!
There we
Let's
go.
get over the barrier. Come on, guys!
So the swarm of Kettering fans making their way onto the pitch, and I can see some champagne being sprayed. Actually, I don't know if it's champagne or if it's from a water bottle.
I'm not too sure. Whatever it is, they're loving it. There's the fans are celebrating already with the champagne, and I think Scott Makin is the architect of that one.
Yeah, he was actually.
Yeah.
So we'll try and continue from.
Yeah, we can't quite see what's going on at the moment, but
champagne being poured all over. I think.
It's the
Thomas
chant.
Bailey
Yeah,
as well.
everyone's over there, but we're yet to see the trophy, the shield lifted above the head of Steve Kinneborough, the captain, who will.
The last one receiving the medal is Stevie Kinneberg.
So
There we go, the captain.
Let's have some quiet, guys. Quiet on this trophy.
Here we go, Steve Kinneborough will confirm that Kettering Town are champions of the Southern Division 1 Central 2014-15 season. And there it is, the trophy lifted aloft by the Scots captain. And of course, the obligatory Queen. We are the champions. Well, we'll just stay here for a few more minutes to see what's going on. And then
I can see Elliot Sandy on as
he was
holiday Monday on the shoulders of the players and the fans again. And you can see the shield being held aloft there.
There's
more champagne being.
Yeah.
I don't know how much they've got in there today, but
well, we are just awaiting to see what's happening next on the pitch, and with everything else,
I'm hoping we'll get some interviews at some point.
as we are the champions. As we say, Blaze is over, and the crowd of Kettering fans surrounding the red and black of the Kettering Town players, enjoying themselves, and I'm sure the festivities will carry on throughout the night here at Latimer Park, and then as soon as everyone filters out the clubhouse, I'm sure the festivities and the celebrations will continue long afterwards. But the players, I think, are going. I'd love to tell you what the players are doing, but I can't actually.
People being held up, and
the shield is there in full view of everyone. But yeah, I'd love to say what the players are doing. I haven't got a Scooby-Doo at the moment. But the massive Kettering fans are enjoying themselves.
Some power
People,
here.
you have the PA microphone. You could do anything at this time.
I could do.
With
Do
great
you fancy
power.
Singing?
No. Dean was over here at one point. We
He
may have
was,
done, but with great power comes great
So how do you
responsibility.
think he must be feeling? You know, getting so close as the manager this time last season, and then
It's a difficult
to
one,
turn
but
up and knowing a lot of the staff, a lot of the players.
I think he'll just be happy for them, in all fairness, and I don't think that.
And you'd have to say maybe some of the squad he brought in last year.
I think it's fair to say that he's probably set the foundations for this team, and Thomas and Scott have carried it on. As in fact, the players will. Well, JJ looks to be walking somewhere. He looks to be actually being hassle-free at the moment as he walks his daughter round the edge of the crowd.
That's it. I don't think anyone's actually noticed his hair there at the moment because.
There we go. There's a few congratulations. I had to say what the tape that was put up to stop people overcrowding that area has not worked very well at all, and it's flying all over the place as Tina Turner comes on.
Here we go. This is
Simply
what you were
the best.
waiting for, wasn't it?
This was the song that I was waiting for. I will spare you the singing.